So we've been hearing a lot about this term called the Global South, but what does this really mean? Well, the Global South is a term which is now widely used in geopolitical references and in diplomatic terms. Essentially, the Global South refers to some 133 countries in Africa, Latin America, Asia, Oceania that are generally regarded as less economically developed when compared to nations in the global north, which includes countries like the United States, Canada, and much of Europe. It's a modern way of distinguishing between the wealthy, industrialized countries and those still developing. But beyond economics, the Global South also encompasses a shared history of colonialism, exploitation, and the struggles for independence and growth. Now, historically, the term didn't really exist. Instead, during the Cold War era, these nations were often grouped as the Third World. This term originally described countries that were neither aligned with the NATO powers, which was the First World, nor with the Soviet bloc, which was considered to be the Second World. However, over time it became associated with poverty and underdevelopment, leading to its decline in use. But today, the Global South is a more nuanced term that recognizes the diversity of cultures, economies, and histories within these countries. It emphasizes the shared experiences of post-colonialism and aims to reflect the geopolitical and economic shifts happening globally, as many nations in the South are now becoming key players on the world stage. And one of them, of course, is our own country, India, as one of the largest and most influential nations in the Global South. India plays a pivotal role in shaping this group's political and economic agenda, with its rapidly growing economy, large population, and active participation in global diplomacy. India often serves as a bridge between the Global South and the developed nations. India has been a vocal advocate for interests of developing countries in many international forums like the G20, BRICS, which comprises of Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa. It also leads initiatives on climate action, digital inclusion, and South-South cooperation, fostering greater collaboration among Global South nations to tackle shared challenges. So I hope you got a better sense of what the word Global South is used for and its history. And in our podcast, AB Decodes, we'll be looking at a number of these terms, explaining them for you. And if there are any words that you would like me to delve on, explain the historical context, do write your question in our comments section, and we'll come back with another interesting term that is widely used, but we don't really understand its historical connotations.